Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shalene Media Productions. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking along with me to this point. I know it's been a while since I've been on the channel, so I just want to thank you guys for showing up and supporting me as always. So thank you guys very much. Today, we're going to go through everything that you need to be successful at dove hunting. Today was actually the opener of dove season. I didn't get to make it out there, but tomorrow morning I will be out there bright and early, and I'll hopefully be able to knock down some doves while I'm out there. So come on and we'll go check out my inventory of everything I need to be successful on dove season. Alright guys, first and foremost, you need to have something to knock them down with. So I'm kind of tied between two different guns here. The one on the bottom there is a side-by-side 16 gauge, and I just acquired it and I'm super excited to try it out, but I just can't help but want to gravitate back towards the semi-auto 12 gauge shotgun that I have there. So I think that's what I'll take out in the morning. Not for sure. I'm still trying to decide between old school and new school, but it's going to be a blast either way. But yeah, you have to start out with any sort of shotgun, anywhere from, I've heard people use a 410 all the way up through the 12 gauge. So just pick your poison, pick something you're comfortable with, and get out there. Alright, and of course you need some ammo. This here is an example of the 16 gauge rounds, 2 3/4 and 7.5 shot. They recommend 7.5 or 8 shot for dove. I just picked these up today at the pawn shop, so these can do some serious damage. And just make sure you have plenty of them, because you will probably be doing a lot of shooting. If you're like me, I can't hit the broadside of a barn half the time. So yeah, just make sure you have plenty of shells before you go out there into the dove field. The next thing I like to use are dove decoys. So these here are just clip-on decoys. I clip these onto a fence row wherever I can clip them on at. And these things work really well. They bring the doves in really well, really close to you. And I think decoys are a must if you want to be extra successful. And I've got this bad boy here, which you saw in the first part of the video. This thing works awesome. It's a Mojo dove decoy, and that thing really attracts them. I stick that right out in front of me, maybe 15 to 20 yards, and it just works wonderfully. So make sure you have some decoys. It'll help you be successful out there in the field. You can't forget about a good chair. This one's just a fold-up chair. It's got a pocket on it. You can zip up, put your shells in there, put your birds in there, whatever you prefer. But get you a nice chair or a bucket. I've used a bucket in the past and that works well. And just make sure you have something good to sit on in case you got to sit there for a while whenever you're out there dove hunting. Alright guys, and I use a backpack as well, and that just allows me to, put the birds in there if I want to put them in there instead, pick up all my shells, put them in there, and just carry everything nice and neat and without issues. So make sure you have a backpack. That's a necessity out there. And it really just helps you just to stay organized and save a lot of time of trying to hunt for stuff when you need it. Alright guys, and there's just a couple more things you will need to be successful out there in the field. Most importantly, do not forget water. You definitely need water. It's hot out there. There's no doubt that you're going to be sweating, so you need something to put back into your body and keep you going strong. So make sure you have water out there. That's a big one. And also, you want to have some bug spray. I've talked to a few people lately that have had issues with, they have a tick get on them, they get bit by that tick, and then they come down with some sort of disease where they cannot eat red meat. And yeah, that's a bad deal. Red meat's a big staple food here in our household, so I couldn't imagine going without it. So make sure you wear your bug spray, and don't forget to have fun, guys. Be safe out there, and this is pretty much the unofficial start to fall in my book. So I'm super excited to get out there in the morning, and I just want to thank you guys again for sticking with me and coming back to the channel. I know it's been quite a while since I've been on, so I just want to thank you guys very much, and hey, we'll catch you on the next one.